Imagine this, you're clinging tightly to a helium balloon. It represents a past hurt, a grudge, or maybe even a dream that hasn't come true yet. You grip it so tightly your knuckles turn white. It's painful, holding on this way. We've all been there, clinging to something that no longer serves us. Maybe it's a past relationship, a missed opportunity, or even just an old resentment. We hold on tight, afraid to let go, afraid of the unknown that might lie on the other side. But what if letting go could actually set us free? What if it could open us up to something even more beautiful and fulfilling? It's time to explore the transformative power of letting go. Holding on to anger, resentment, or sadness is like carrying a heavy weight on our shoulders. It weighs us down, draining our energy and preventing us from moving forward. We might think we're punishing someone else by holding on, but really, we're only hurting ourselves. Unreleased emotions can manifest in our lives in countless negative ways. They can impact our relationships, our health, and our overall well-being. We might find ourselves stuck in unhealthy patterns, repeating the same mistakes over and over again. It's important to remember that we are not our emotions. We are so much bigger than our anger, our sadness, or our fear, and we have the power to choose how we respond to these emotions. We don't have to carry the weight of the past with us. We can choose to let go and step into a brighter, more fulfilling future. Letting go is not a one-time event, it's a process, a journey that unfolds over time. It's about making a conscious choice to release what no longer serves us, to create space for something new to emerge. Think of letting go as an art form, a practice that requires patience, compassion, and courage. It's about learning to trust ourselves, to trust that we are strong enough to face the unknown. It's about believing that we are worthy of happiness and peace. Just like any art form, letting go takes practice. There will be times when we stumble and fall, times when we want to grip even tighter to the things that hurt us. But with each attempt, with each act of surrender, we move closer to freedom. We learn to let go a little bit at a time, and in doing so, we discover a strength and resilience we never knew we had. The first step in the art of letting go is acceptance. It's about acknowledging the reality of our situation, without judgment or resistance. It's about allowing ourselves to feel the pain, the sadness, the anger, without trying to numb it or push it away. Acceptance doesn't mean we have to like what happened or condone it. It simply means we're willing to see things as they are, to acknowledge the truth of our experience. This can be incredibly difficult, especially when we're dealing with painful emotions or challenging situations. But acceptance is not about giving up. It's about creating space for healing to begin. It's about acknowledging that we can't change the past, but we can choose how we move forward from it. When we accept what is, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We allow ourselves to heal, to grow, and to create a future that is aligned with our values and aspirations. Section 5. Forgiveness, releasing the grip of resentment. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It's not about condoning someone else's actions or pretending that what happened didn't matter. It's about releasing ourselves from the grip of resentment, about choosing to no longer be defined by the actions of others. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves. It's about recognizing that holding on to anger and resentment only hurts us in the long run. It keeps us tethered to the past, preventing us from experiencing the fullness of life in the present moment. When we forgive, we choose to let go of the pain and anger that's been holding us back. We choose to see ourselves and others with compassion and understanding. This doesn't mean we have to forget what happened or condone hurtful behavior. It simply means we're choosing to move forward with love and grace. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. It's about releasing ourselves from the burdens of the past and stepping into a future filled with peace and possibility. Section 6. The power of gratitude, shifting perspective. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity and resentment. When we focus on what we're grateful for, it shifts our perspective, allowing us to see the good even in the midst of challenges. Gratitude helps us to appreciate the present moment, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. It reminds us of all the blessings in our lives, big and small, and helps us to cultivate a sense of contentment and peace. When we approach life with a grateful heart, we're more likely to attract positive experiences and relationships. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, knowing that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be thankful for. Practicing gratitude is a simple yet profound way to cultivate joy and contentment in our lives. It's about choosing to focus on the good, to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us, and to approach each day with a heart full of thanks. Section 7. Embracing impermanence, the flow of life. One of the hardest things about letting go is accepting that nothing lasts forever. We often find ourselves holding on to moments, people, and things, hoping to preserve them just as they are. But life, in its essence, is fluid and ever-changing. Change is an inevitable part of life, and yet, we often resist it, clinging to the familiar even when it no longer serves us. This resistance can create tension and suffering, making it harder for us to move forward. But when we embrace impermanence, we open ourselves up to the natural flow of life. We begin to see that every ending is also a beginning, and every loss makes space for something new to emerge. We learn to ride the waves of change with grace and resilience, knowing that even in the midst of uncertainty, there is always beauty to be found. This perspective allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with a sense of peace and acceptance. Just as the seasons change, so too do our lives. Each season brings its own challenges and rewards, teaching us to adapt and grow. There will be times of growth and expansion, moments when everything seems to be flourishing and moving forward, and there will be times of loss and contraction, periods when we must let go of what no longer serves us to make room for new possibilities. Each season has its own unique beauty and purpose, reminding us that change is a natural and necessary part of life. And each teaches us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world around us. By observing the cycles of nature, we learn to trust in the process of life. When we let go of our attachment to permanence, we free ourselves to experience the fullness of life in each and every moment. We become more present, more aware, and more appreciative of the fleeting beauty around us. We learn to appreciate the beauty of impermanence and to find joy in the ever-changing tapestry of life. In this acceptance, we discover a deeper connection to the world and a greater sense of inner peace. Section 8. Finding freedom in letting go. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about embracing change and understanding that holding on to the past can prevent us from moving forward. It's about choosing to release what no longer serves us so that we can create space for something new to emerge. This act of release can be both liberating and transformative. It's about trusting ourselves, trusting the journey, and believing that we are worthy of happiness and peace. Trusting the process allows us to find inner strength and resilience. When we let go, we free ourselves from the weight of the past. This freedom allows us to breathe easier and see the world with fresh eyes. We open ourselves up to new possibilities, new relationships, and new experiences. Each new encounter becomes an opportunity for growth and joy. We allow ourselves to live more fully in the present moment, experiencing life with greater joy, gratitude, and peace. Being present helps us appreciate the beauty in everyday moments. Letting go is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of self-discovery and growth. There will be times when it's hard, times when we want to grip even tighter to the things that hurt us. These moments test our resolve and our willingness to change. But with each act of surrender, with each breath of release, we move closer to freedom. Each step forward brings us closer to our true selves. The freedom that comes from letting go is not about escaping our problems or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about facing our challenges with courage and grace. It's about finding peace within ourselves, regardless of our circumstances. This inner peace becomes our anchor in the storm. It's about learning to ride the waves of life with grace and resilience, knowing that we are always supported, always loved, and always guided on our journey. Embracing this mindset allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence and hope. Section 9. A journey worth taking. Mastering the art of letting go is a lifelong journey, one that requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. It's a path that is often filled with challenges and obstacles, but also with moments of profound beauty and insight. Each step we take on this journey brings us closer to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's not always easy, but it is always worth it. The small victories and moments of joy we experience along the way remind us of the strength and resilience we possess. These moments are the building blocks of our growth and transformation. When we learn to let go, we free ourselves from the chains that bind us. These chains can be our fears, doubts, and past experiences that hold us back. By releasing them, we open the door to new possibilities and opportunities. We step into our power, embracing the fullness of who we are and all that we are meant to be. This newfound confidence allows us to pursue our dreams and aspirations with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. We discover a strength and resilience we never knew we had, and we open ourselves up to a world of infinite possibility. Each new path we explore brings with it the potential for growth and self-discovery. The journey of letting go is a journey of self-discovery, a journey of healing, and a journey of liberation. It is a process that allows us to shed the layers of our past and step into the light of our true selves. It's a journey that leads us back to ourselves, to the truth of who we are, and to the boundless love and joy that reside within us all. By reconnecting with our inner selves, we find a sense of peace and fulfillment that cannot be found elsewhere. So, take a deep breath, release what no longer serves you, and step boldly into the unknown. Embrace the uncertainty and trust that the journey will lead you to where you are meant to be. The journey of letting go is a journey worth taking, a journey that will lead you home to yourself. It is a path that, while challenging, is filled with rewards that make every step worthwhile.